Dee, welcome to the stream. Yes, you did. I hope you're having a good day today. I am just making a go live post here. Here we go. All right, switch this on. I hope you're doing good. We've got Coco with us today. All right, got that done. Make sure that posted. I'm gonna have to do probably a shorter stream. I'm gonna end at maybe 1:30ish. I think I'm gonna do a couple of sketches for some new sticker ideas. I think I've got that all done. Oh. No? All right. Here we go. Oh, my thing is... Scooch this up just a little bit. Scooch this over. Not quite positioned where I want it to be, but we got it now. Let's see. I need to save this file first. First of all, 3663. Let's see, I want to do some winter things. I'll post some of these on, I'll probably do a post of multiples of these on Instagram today. What would be a good couple? I have no ideas right now. Trying to look outside and trying to look around, get some inspiration. Sending, tis the season to send Christmas cards. Need to do that one. Trying to get the general that. I also was, so I got last night the update, yesterday, and I haven't played around with it yet. I opened it up and decided I needed to find a tutorial somewhere for the Procreate Dreams 2.0 update. And it looks like they, where's my, yeah, it's over there. It looks like they've added a ton of stuff, and this new flipbook thing, I'm not sure about, so I need to, I know there's one video I marked that I need to watch, but it's exciting because they have GIF export now, and also you can click to have a transparent background quite easily, which is great. It's like a lot of the things that I originally got it for have been added. So because originally I was going to use Procreate Dreams to create a bunch of stickers, you know, very quickly, and yeah, that didn't happen because there were a lot of hoops to jump through in just exporting. It didn't have a, you know, a GIF export. You had to export transparent PNGs and then compile them in a separate program, which was ridiculous, but I am in space. Welcome, Chris. Love you. Hope you had a good day out today. Wonder if I could do like a floof, you know, sending hearts like that. It needs to be a very quick, so it's like the gesture needs to be quick. It's been a day, a windy day. I've got, so I had to separate my hair appointments. Usually I put them together, but you can kind of, I'm doing my color at 3:30. So I've got that going today. And I did my cut on Friday. This year, this part of time of the year, it's pretty difficult to get things put together. Let's see. I wanted to do a high. What else do I want? Just a couple of simple ones. The Christmas. Let's do a couple more Christmas. Let's do like. Let's do a ribbon. I'm peeking out there. Go. And that is that one. I want to try for this GIF. And I want to do a better new post, a new post that I can actually use. Maybe I'll use the blue flags. I'm gonna swish over here and then swish back. I could use that as an excuse to try some smears, some smear frames. So if I could, so a smear frame is one that exaggerates an action, and it's, the idea behind it is the action is so fast that it kind of smears a few different frames together. Like if you have one frame here, here, and here, it would kind of elasticize between them, and you'd see just kind of, it's, if you pause and see a goofy looking frame in Looney Tunes, sometimes Disney animations, it's usually because it's a smear frame or something like that. But a lot of, I've seen one, I think Ryan Woodward, I forget his last name. There's an animator that has done some really incredible things, but uses a lot of smear frames, and everything looks so elastic and flowy. But yeah, so we're going to try a couple of those. I'm going to save this. Get that in there. I'm going to start with the Christmas one. Got to get some things put in the mail today. I'm so far behind. But luckily, I think I got most of my Christmas shopping done. Let's block this and make it a group. Come on. I don't want everything, I just want that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Procreate Dreams 2. Super excited about that update. And that's what some of these are going to be, what I'm going to try. I want to go back into it with some simple animations, and I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, because I'm already knowing that I've forgotten a lot of what I learned originally, and I need to start with simple. This tree, I like how shaggy he is down here. Tree says it wasn't me. Now I have to listen to that song. Almost okay there. I'm gonna put something on top here, so I'm leaving that little mess as it is. I'm thinking this won't be quite. I'm kind of messing up this bottom piece of the tree. I'm going to create a kind of scalloped edge here that will lead, because I have a floof sitting over here. I just turned what's supposed to be a piece of the tree into a piece of branch. Because that's how we're rolling today. Let's get a little bit bigger back on our point size here. There we go. I'm going to draw this floof in a separate group just to keep it easier. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to color him separately and then lay it over this tree and probably adjust him a little bit. I'm gonna have a little ornament too. I might layer this floof in the snow. I might bring him up here and have him maybe stepping in the snow, or maybe covered, and bring the snow in like that. Maybe. Go. Do I want to keep him like that? I kind of do. That might be cute. That'll work. That'll keep everything nice and snowy. But, one thing that I'm going to have an issue with. I'll just leave this blank, but I won't color in the snow where floof is. And what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna keep the snow line art color different than everything else. So I'll come back in. And change that up. And the only area it's going to be a problem is right here. Back here. We might be able to. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. So this will be popped in front of everything else. I won't need to erase that bit of the tree, because what if I just change my mind and want to do something else? Let's do this little character right here, this little supporting floof. I just got a text. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, I made... Okay. I need to look at something, because I need to figure out what they're talking about, because I'm not sure. Oh. Okay. All right, I understand now. Not necessarily agree, but they want, that's what they'll get. Sure, that's not an embedded image, it's complete. Okay, no, that's a separate section. Okay, good. That'll be easy to change. And then this is going to be the difficult part because that's an image, and that's going to mean finding the original file, which is going to stink. And then I have to cut it up, which is going to stink. I think I know how I can do it, though. I think I can just delete this entire thing and make it. All right, I can do that. There we go. All right, let's get this done. So yeah, definitely we'll probably end the stream a little early. See if I can get those edits done before I head out. Roofs are so light they can balance on a Christmas tree. I'll have this blue holding on to the edge of this tree like that. And then I need to fix this. Let's do some little ornaments on here. I'm going to tuck them in there. A few in here. We've got a little ornament she's holding up. And now I've got to figure out what to do with the top. Because I did say I was going to put something up here, and it should probably be a Christmas star, so let's do that. Shoop. But let's make it cute. Let's make it cute. Here we go. That's a cute little star. I think I'll make this, let's make it a little bit thicker. And then I'll hit it with a fill as well. Clean this up. Yep. Like this. Oh no. I could balance them out by putting one back there, maybe. I don't want to erase that piece of the tree now. Okay. Do this one. I also want to draw a few. I need to set a schedule of the new Procreate drawings I want to do. I want to start them this week because I haven't really done that much Christmas illustration stuff, so I need to get on that. I want this to be kind of cartoony looking box with a cartoony bow. And maybe I'll have it sitting in snow. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just have it on the ground. Because they're going to be standing in front of it anyway. I do like this little flip of the ribbon, so I definitely want to do that. And make it a nice... I feel like this underside either needs to be filled in completely, something like that, and then I'll do another little ribbon piece. I want to do this flippy ribbon, but I actually don't think it's gonna work. probably follow the angle of that one. Or rethink the flippy ribbon. Make him a little smaller because proportionately he's kind of getting wild here. No, not how it should be. It's a little wobbly. I think I'm gonna have to redraw this whole box. I think the proportion is off. I have maybe it needs to come down a little bit more like that. Even though that edge isn't even going to be seen because Poof is going to be standing in front of it, so I'm not sure what I'm... I think that's a little better. Better. Little bit better. Now let's draw the floof in front of this present box so I can just totally draw over and erase everything I just spent time fixing. You know, making sense. Really in my wheelhouse, is it? I don't want... This one's gonna have the mischievous smile. This one is gonna be like... What's inside? think one of the movies next on my watch list, I'm gonna have to watch Klaus again. Get some winter landscape inspiration. And I don't like how this loop is looking. I think everything about him is bugging me, so let's just start all over for the most part. I like that face. He's kind of a little goofy, but he's cute. Oh. I'm gonna sneeze again. Okay, hold on. My sneeze disturbed Coco. She chattered at me. She chattered at me. You sneezed too loud. It rattled my eardrum. Alright, let's do the little one peeking out over here. Oops. This is my gift. This is my box. There must be popcorns inside. That's what it is. Gonna have him just, let's see. I think I got the expression wrong. He needs to be peeking out, kind of like. It'll help if I got his little leg right. I'm gonna get that's right. I like how they are in this, but it's like, it's not the right blue face. Maybe a little wider on the eyes. That's about right, but not quite. Almost, almost. A little bit closer, like it's just peeking out from the edge. All right, let's get this at 40%. I think there's a 5-minute-ish video on YouTube about the new Procreate update. And they're going to go over the flipbook. I know that, which is the first thing, but there's still a track edit method, so that hopefully can still be of use to me. I kind of like that face though. What if I switch the face? Let's go into it. What if I brought your face? Oh yeah, that's good. Let's bring back this face. And I can always change my mind and bring this one back in. Oops. This one is so perfect and cute too. It's like, oh my goodness. No, I don't know. Now I kind of want this face back. Let's cut that out. And let's paste it in front and let's move you over here. I usually draw the floofs in that color of line art there, and then snow I usually give a purplish line art color to. I think it's pretty. What I'm going to do with this, I probably should have put down the gold first. Shift that. Make it look nice and shiny and gold. Rosy. Let's smooth this out a little bit. Because this is a sphere after all. And let's do maybe a bright, pretty red in the middle. And then maybe a touch darker. And let's fix this shape area here. All right, and now I can drop in my floof color. Whenever I draw and get to coloring on stream, I always remember that I don't usually do that. I never usually get to the coloring part of an illustration on stream. It's usually mostly line art, especially on comic days. So this is good. So that's where I'm hitting the. Let's send these to the back. Let's layer it. And let's send that. No, let me just bring these lines forward. Alright, and then I'm going to take my magic wand and I'm going to select everything that is that color. And I'm going to hit it with a outline color. This guy is going to be, let's go ahead and add it. Oops. And I'll drop in other star colors. And maybe this group is holding on to another red ornament. Drop that in there. Oops. Gotta send it to the back. There we go. And then let me get his fur color in here too. Now I need to decide how I want to do this. These other items can be filled. Okay. And oh, I forgot. I need to add other ornaments on the tree because they're in here already. Forget those little guys. Right, let's go ahead and get, what type of green do I want my tree? I kind of like this set of colors here. They're a little bit more dark and moody. Let's give it a shot. And since floof is blocking pretty much everything on that side of the tree, I won't be careful. And it occurs to me that I probably should do some extra line work underneath here. And I'll fill this in with a darker. Now we have a little bit of depth to our tree. And speaking of that, I need to give this a little shadow. Bring that in front, and let's make it maybe 60. Let's make it a little darker here. There we go. That's good. That's good. I do need some shading on my little divot here where the tree is, and also where he's kind of hovering over this snow. And perhaps back here. Maybe not as stark as that, so let me go 40% maybe. And maybe let's make this 80%. There we go. Alright, now I can grab this and let's grab my usual snow color pieces, call them pieces, palette. Yeah, this is not working. There we go. Alright, now let's fill this up. And I'll go through and do some little snow bits and flecks on the tree. Oh, I forgot to do a shadow in there. And there is a piece of old line art that I need to get rid of. Bring that forward. There we go. Now let's go on top. And let's do this. And there we go. Hey Mary, welcome to the stream. How'd you like it, Dee? There we go. Right, and let's hit this with an overlay. Oh, I'm overlaying with purple instead of white. Is that making a big difference? Yeah, it kind of is. There we go. Let's just leave it like that. And I'll go ahead and put that on the top. I need to go in here and do some shadow stuff on my tree. Because we have these little branches and bits coming in here. I think I'll keep this on top so I can see, and then I'll fix where it's sitting. Because this needs to go underneath the line art. And it needs to look halfway decent. Been so cool lately. Alright, let's take all these guys and I'm going to switch the blending modes. Let's take it off of overlay, normal 100%, and I'm going to send this to the back and bring it forward. There we go. And then I'm going to... Is that too much? Kind of feel like it's a little too much, but I'll just take it down about 70%. I think creates a nice little bit of contrast there. Let's move this towards bright. Add that color in. We need to bring this in. Got a couple areas where I played kind of close to different spots, and the line art is going where I don't want it to go. It's a little better. All right. And now let's go back to my lovely little green here, and I'm going to do both. Actually, I'm not going to do that. We're going to take that green color and I'm going to push this, this, and this. I'm going to add you. You do some of the twinkle bits. Twinkle. Here, it's falling out here. There we go. I kind of want to take this and put a few little fluffy tufts here on top, so I have more branches pushing out of the shadows. I don't necessarily want to put the line art on this one, just make it a little bit, because I feel that that's an area where the tree is being pushed in. The flute's not standing that close. So I need to fix that a little bit. Address this star a little bit. I kind of want to add a little green. It was a stream from Pez, and he was talking about gold effects, and one of the tricks to making really shiny, convincing gold was adding this green. And ever since he, described it that way, I've kind of seen that green color in the gold and how that contrast really creates some nice sparkle. That didn't do as I wanted it to. A little bit where I wanted it to go. this. A little more on the green gold, but let's see what this color has. Probably in there, maybe. Oh, my lips hurt. What the heck is going on? I guess I need to drink a lot more water. Hi, Tux Tux. What you doing, buddy? Come on. What? Alrighty, there we go. Got that little one going there. I think I'll call this one done for now. Little blue illustration. Tuxie, in or out, bud? Come on. You want it in. Now we're going to be part of stream. Yes. Where's the cocoa? I did it. He's like, I'm out. Why am I only now seeing chat catch up? I swear I only had 2 messages from Chris. Now suddenly there are 5. And then it updated and I have live chat. I swear YouTube is acting nuts. And now, hello Kathy, welcome to the stream. I think YouTube is just being weird. And I have it set on live chat, so it should be updating live. I almost think I should switch back to the other one since it's so completely fickle. I'll make you a little bit bigger. Push you out over here maybe? And then all I need to do is drop in the welcome back. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go over here and I'm gonna actually move you down a little bit and make you smaller. And I think that's exactly what I had to begin with, so. There. Let's see, let's make this bow. I need some shading in my bow. This is the inside of the bow. Let's move in shadow. And I still haven't yeah, I don't think. I'll need that. So, and this will definitely be like that. And this will definitely be where this is curling up to show the light. Big red bow. Big red bow time. Oh, don't need a transparent bow. There we go. Oh, I want that color. Gimme. I'm gonna layer it in the darkest one. And next is going to come this bright, bright color, and then at the top, I'm going to do one thing here. I'm going to layer in a little highlight up here. Just kind of on the edge. Now I can take my nice bright red. I like that. Nice subtle little shine on it. I kind of want to do circles like it's a polka dot. And maybe, let's see, that's going to be pretty big contrast if I do it gold, but I can always come back and do a different color. Like, yeah, let's maybe reconsider. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. I kind of like that dark red though. It's interesting enough. Green is pretty. That would work. That's too bright. That's not right. That's not right. Too dark, even though it's kind of a cool. Let's see if I can go someplace else with this. Maybe this. That's blue. Oh, it's like my shirt. Oh gosh, that's almost exactly. How funny. Okay. Let's fix your little ear. I've got a squirrely ear. There we go. And what would do without sparkles? We need to have some sparkles. Do we need to have... It's not very bold. We need to bold. It's not bold. Let's turn that off. I'm going to make a sticker. I have it to have the sparkles. Otherwise, I need the sparkles to be a different color because then they won't print. Let's take that out. Let's do a few more dots. Maybe a sparkle here. I forgot the snow in the whiskers in the tree illustration. I just want to do snow in their whiskers. There you go. Alright, so those two, let me move them over to the completed area. And these are ones that I'm thinking of I might try with the new Procreate Dreams 2. I want to do the flag swishing back and forth on that one. And then this little guy right here is going to be like maybe waving. And then this is going to be blowing kisses. I wanted to think of something that would be, let me just write some notes here. Let's save first, since I haven't saved in ages. So we need the new post. New post. Definitely want to do that. I want to do a look. I have a look with the I already have that. I can probably I did that for one of the Scale of Floofs. It was like one of the first ones where he was spying. So I can definitely grab that and maybe just animate it lightly. Other, like, I need various dancing ones. Because I'm trying to think of the ones I usually use, the stickers that I use that are not floofs or anything be cute. I usually use dancing ones, I use new post, I use look, point. Point is another one. Do a bongo cat, bongo floof. That's easy, that's just Yeah, running like a Roadrunner or Wile E. Coyote with that kind of blurred running motion. Of course, I probably could redraw these and animate just the whiskers kind of popping. Alright, let me see. Do I want to do anything else? I need to shut down the stream probably in like 10 minutes, so starting something else. Let me see. Let me create my... Let me just create my post artboards for this one. Done. That here, double there, view and view. Whoop. There we go. And whoop. There we go. Now I'm thinking of turning these into little free wallpapers. But to do that, I would want to add other things. If I do that, I could bring this one about right down here. Because usually we've got icons, clock, I could do some sort of a, let me just sketch here. I could do some sort of just a random background, like not clouds, but kind of that scalloped little detail of an edge. I kind of want contrast going down. Dying to burritos. Yes, please. Yes, they look delicious. And then maybe a... That could be too specific. That could be really too specific. I could do that. And then this one... This one, what do we want to do? Hey, I'll be doing it too. I got my soup. I need to add, okay, let me keep this on the lower end, and I'm gonna do probably a little more snow, and then maybe do the same type of deal with that little, just keep it simple, and then I could do a couple of other snow drifts in here, and then I'll take that out, and that should be easy to finish up, and then I can release those as free little wallpapers. That'll be nice. And then I could, of course, add more sparkles. Add sparkles. Sparkles everywhere. That could be really cute. I will do that. I'll have to finish that up later. But I'll be hopefully successful in trying to get these animated. It's charging over there. I was going to show, but it's a pretty huge update. They added GIF and transparencies. They added this flipbook thing, which I have to investigate. I don't even know how to use that. So we'll see. But yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna go to my ending. Oh, here. Let me just zoom back in. This is what I did. Do a little Christmas. Little things. I could probably just animate the sparkles in these. Just sparkle. Be a cute little sticker you could use. I'll think about it. But yeah, let me go ahead and do my ending screen here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back on Thursday with comics, and I'm rereading the A Christmas Carol, and I know last year I had the idea of doing a Scrooge parody, and I have the evil landlord design with her going bah humbug. I'm just trying to figure out which scene I'd like to parody. I still would like to do that. But yeah, I need to figure out and finish rereading it and just see which scene would be really cute for that. That may be Thursday. Otherwise, it'll be another kind of Christmassy themed holiday comic. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. 3 burritos down. Oh no. Save one for later. Thank you for joining me, Chris, Kathy, any of my lurkers, Dee if you're still around, Mary, thank you so much for joining in. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.